Hello my fellow gamers, this here's DZ Gamer Plays, and today we're going to be going ahead and continue on with Mr. Cole Hunter's story. And last we left off, we had started clearing out a little bit of the Irvington using the testing out our Humvee. Unfortunately we used all the ammo for it, so I'm kind of going to go see if I can go on an ammo run. I've cleared out all the police station and gun stores that I know of in the area around me and in all the cities close by, so the only last resort I got left to find ammo for it is going to be back to the checkpoint, at the military checkpoint at the beginning of Louisville, and maybe progressing inside Louisville itself. So that's probably what we're going to do. To do this, we're probably going to leave the Humvee here because unfortunately the hood broke, which means I don't have anything to help it along. But I am going to take some ammo out of the back of this to take with me because, unfortunately, I need more ammo because what I have is not going to quite cut it. So we're probably going to load up this first, shotgun shells, and then we're probably going to grab more of the 5.56 rounds. I don't know how many shotgun shells I want to grab, maybe 10 boxes? I don't want to grab too many shotgun shells because I don't know how many shotgun shells I'm actually going to want to be firing inside Louisville. It may or may not be a good idea or not. Otherwise, I think we're doing okay in our run. So in case you haven't been paying attention, we are 11 months, 24 days in. We've killed 13,577 zombies. Kind of losing weight at the moment, but I did just did a little bit of fishing to catch some fish. So I'm going to eat that fish here before we leave to ensure that we have a little something something. And now we're going to grab some of these and we're probably going to head out. I think this vehicle that I have here, other vehicles, going to be just fine traveling. It doesn't have as much storage as the Humvee, but I can't risk destroying the Humvee entirely. If I see another Humvee while I'm out and about, I'll just swap the vehicle out for the Humvee. But I don't know how often they're going to spawn in. Because, you know, it's modded and I just don't know. I got lucky I found this one at the entrance to the, going into Louisville at the military checkpoint. Just almost in front of the hospital, kind of. But I didn't see any more when I was over there, so I don't know if I'll see any more when I head back over there. So, but that's the plan. I'll probably edit out a lot of the driving over to Louisville, just because it's gonna take a while to get there. So probably next time you see me and I'm chatting at you, we'll probably be outside the gates of Louisville again, at the military checkpoint. So if you are liking my videos, please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. I am trying to reach 100 subscribers. It's my goal. I mean, I'd like to eventually hit more than that, but for now 100 would be fine. As long as I got people who are consistently watching my videos, that's good enough for me. So that is the intentional goal here. Now hopefully someday they will put out some Build 42 multiplayer, and when that happens we'll have a whole bunch of gameplay going on there. As I'll be playing with my friends and members of our gaming clan, and we'll have a whole bunch of us running around killing zombies and doing things together on a server. But till then, it's just me playing. Everybody else is playing, I think, Battlefield right now, and I'm not good at the first-person shooters, so I will leave that up to them to play. Anyway, I'm gonna shut up for now, and we're just gonna drive. Okay, everyone, and here we are. We reached the checkpoint here again, and we're gonna be going ahead and traveling on through the city to one of the gun stores. I think we're going to go to the military surplus store first. It's on the far edge of town. I don't know how crowded it's going to be with zombies, but I guess we're about to find out. The only reason I'm going here is because there's a better chance that it might have more of the military grade weapons that I want. Versus stuff around here is probably not going to have... Wow, there are a crap ton of zombies over here. Where did all you guys come from? Bad zombies. Alright, let's get on up the road here. So we're going to go to the intersection, and then we're going to be hanging a left. And then that'll take us up the road to where we need to go. Oh, there are a lot of zombies. Holy moly. I hope this is not a reflection of what I'm going to find when I get over towards the other intersection, because I don't know how many of them I'm going to be able to kill at a time. I'm going to have to kill and reflect and come back. Is this stuff that I'm going to is on the complete other side of town? It's on the kind of outskirts, but it's still downtown, I guess you would call it. I haven't been here, thinking of solo running forever. And mainly because usually by now I've gotten so much stuff that I don't really need anything. But what I'm hoping to find is more of the 50 cal ammo. Since there's none left here at the checkpoint there. Ah, crap. Oh, man. Way to wreck the vehicle. Oh, I can't believe I just did that. That's so terrible. Alright, I gotta pay better attention. The gift of talking while playing. And of course, now here we go. We're gonna head into the zombies here. There is a pretty good house up here along this river end. That has, I want to say it's got 3 garages at it, and a fence that goes almost all the way around. So it makes for a good base house to base up at. I want to say it's coming up. Should be coming up on the left here somewhere. Yeah, the house next to it has there's just like a little small breach in the back that you can seal up, but it makes for a pretty good base if you're going to be staying over here. I know it should be coming up here soon. Yeah, this is it right here. So this is the house I'm talking about. It looks like it's been destroyed. That sucks. But normally you can go there and you can base up, and then you have those 3 garages, plus you have a huge house, and you can steal off the front and back of it. This weather is the worst. Makes hearing the zombies a little harder. Of course, it also makes the road harder to traverse as well, because you can't see diddly. In the rain. Now I'm still looking for another Humvee. That's kind of my goal here, is to find another one. Either to drive it home or to take parts from. I don't really care which way I go with it, but I gotta do one or the other. Got a long way to go still. Oh, the frames. Why? I should be getting closer. Eventually this will bend in and around the corner, I think. And I think you gotta turn here. And then it goes down and around this oil factory base. It should be over this way. And of course now it's going to start raining harder to make it more difficult to be able to hear or see or do anything. And the number of zombies over here is making my computer stagger. The frames. Oh, the frames. Alright, we just want to get to the end of this section here so we can hang it right. You know, if I didn't know better, I could have sworn that sounded like my vehicle just stalled there for a second. I'm not 100% sure that it did or not, but it sure sounded like it did. I might need some engine parts, so I'm pretty sure I got a wrench on me. We need the rest of these zombies to come follow on outside. Let's go kill this one over here on the ground real quick. We don't need any sneaky zombies. Come on, zombies. I don't know how many more of these I need to funnel this way. Oh, I probably should just go hop the fence. Guess I got one left. Come on, buddy. All right. Alright, nothing else behind me. Just these guys here in front of me. Nothing behind. Rolling. Good. Come on, zombies. Alright, that looks good. We just need to get enough of them clear so we can get to these engines. Alright. Oh, let's take these engine parts. Not a whole lot there. what do we got in here? 70%? Take those. Gives us 10. That might be enough to fix the car. Alright, 75% is better than nothing. Alright, we need to manage some things here. Alright, I think I'm gonna have to go backwards. I think I passed the Army Surplus store, actually. Pretty sure it's across from this empty parking lot up here. One with all the zombies in it. Alright, I guess let's go work on killing some zombies. Gonna have to clear us a path here. Well, that ain't good. Sorry, zombies. It's near all y'all. Alright, let's go. Alright, but take my time. I should be able to clear out a good bit of these guys with this sniper rifle. Without attracting too many. I could use the shotgun, but all that's going to do is just bring every zombie within 10 blocks over here, so I'm better off using this. Alright, better back up a little bit. Kill the zombie down here on the road. We don't need any surprise zombies. I could also use one of the cars if I have to kind of lure them away. Good thing is at least the army surplus store, unlike the other one, looks like it's still intact. The last army surplus store we went to was completely ransacked. So it did not have a whole lot in it. Come on, zombies. So, at least this way I'm clearing part of Louisville, I guess. I don't really know that I would call it clearing, though, because there's probably 1,000 of these zombies up in this corner alone. But we will muddle through. Alright, why are some of you guys not moving? unfortunately, it looks like there are some zombies inside the store, so that part sucks. Alright, we'll take out these guys here across the street first. And then we'll deal with the ones in front of the doorway. Alright, looking good. Let's get a little closer here and make this a little easier. Here's that zombie I saw inside. It's got a rifle. What rifle you got on you? It's a hunting rifle. God, there's so many of you guys just sitting here. I think I'm all out of bullets for that. Which normally would be a problem. Guess all these guys were inside that hotel. Oh boy, better reload. Alright, let's see if I can come back down here and see if I can take care of some more of these guys. Getting closer to being able to get in there. I don't want a chance just running on in there because there's a lot of zombies still right in this area. I'd like to get in that auto shop too, because there's a good chance that this auto shop might have some good parts in it. This morning I saw a zombie in there. So those guys look fine. Overalls. I will grab the meat real quick. You know, I wonder if I can go inside real quick and maybe pop this door open. Because that could be a place for me to park my car. And I might actually even be able to sleep upstairs there. Alright, that's a problem. Alright, we're gonna have to do this the hard way. I think, pretty sure I have another M16 inside the vehicle here. Alright, I'm gonna have to do some finagling here. Attach the suppressor. Upgrade the recoil pad. Upgrade with the scope. Alright, I am exhausted apparently. Let's put this away. Reload our gun. Alright, so we need a drink. We're overloaded. Still ridiculously tired. There's no way I could just sleep right here. I'm gonna have to get inside that garage, probably. There's probably an upstairs, and there's probably somewhere I could sleep up there. Worst case scenario, I could break into the army surplus store and maybe steal a... There might be one of those beds in there that I can use. Alright, I think we're doing good, though. We're going to go ahead and we're going to probably try and wrap it up by getting inside this this store. It's probably the best bet for us for right now. So I just realized something. I don't think I have a sledgehammer on me. And I don't think there's one in the back of this vehicle either. Alright, we'll get all the weight off me. Crap. I really wish there was a large vehicle here. I know there's a van out front. I really need to sleep next to something, honestly. Definitely don't need that thing on auto fire. Tires I can use. Looking for something else here. Some books. Let's put this in both our hands just in case. I think we could actually probably just sleep up here on the floor. Won't be comfortable, but I'm so tired that I don't know that it would be a good idea for me to do anything else. Oh, it's like a sports vehicle. Why couldn't it be for a heavy duty? Alright. I mean, for the most part, it looks fairly safe. I wish I still had my tent on me. I could just go up to the roof and sleep up there. I don't know. Yep. Let's set an alarm and we will sleep on the floor, I guess. Let's see what happens. I think I'll be okay. And if we wake up not dead... Fortunately, we're still tired. Alright, let's take... have any more? I guess we don't have. So what's looking at here? Presence. Alright, well, if nothing else, at least have our rifle. Or if I can hit the other ones from up here too. Walk out front here, make sure there's nothing up front. Looks good. Probably climb up the roof here if I can. I wonder if I can pick up the chair. Can you sleep in these chairs? No, I don't need to sleep on them. We can just rest. Now, I'm tired, so that part sucks still. Alright. Flashlights. I don't know if I've found a magnum yet. I feel like I have. Alright. Let's try the next garage over here. Make sure there's nothing in here. No more Oogie Boogies in here. Alright, what do we have? Some coveralls, steel pieces. Alright. I suppose everything looks good. We're going to go ahead and fix our vehicle. That away. That away. Alright, so I think we have everything we need to fix up our vehicle here a little bit. Oh, what our tires look like. Performance. Alright, I think that's fairly good. Alright, we don't need any of this stuff. All this stuff we're just going to dump on a shelf because we have all this stuff already. It's just taking up space. Take the engine parts from this. And then put these in there. Oh yeah, look at how many of those guys showed up. A lot of these guys down the hallway here still. I don't know what they came out of. Maybe that building? All right. Wow. Ridiculously tired again. All right, looks clear. I'm gonna get a drink real quick. Riding in a zombie in this freaking bathroom. Lock doors here. Actually, you know what? Before we do that, let's fix the engine. Get these engine parts off me. So that'll bring the engine up to close to 100%. Yay! No more extra weight on me. Lock the doors. Alright, this is DZ Devil Gamer Plays, and I hope you're enjoying my series. This is kind of a long one. It's probably going to take a whole bunch of editing. But I hope you like this video. It should be going into the Army Surplus store in the next one, so stay tuned. Later. And as I always say, play as if you're going to live forever. Bye.